Well, hello and good evening, everyone. Alejandro Tornato here, coming directly from Beaufort, Georgia. It's 9 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States. And the teaching, I'm so excited because the teaching for tonight is all about adding friendship to your teamwork. Adding friendship to your teamwork. When you go to work, or perhaps when you used to go to work to an office, and now more people are going to offices and to buildings to work, maintaining social distancing, but when you go to work and you work in a team, you build business relationships. Okay, when you see the same people day after day after day after day after day, then you begin developing business professional relationships. Now, how about, if I told you that, okay, business professional relationships are good, but if you can take those professional relationships and develop out of those, develop friendships with people on your team, with people at work, then you can accomplish so much more. And why do I say that? Because friendship is the foundation of influence. Friendship is the foundation of influence. Let me share with you what President Abraham Lincoln said. He said, if you would win a man to your cause, first convince him that you are his sincere friend. If you would win a man to your cause, first convince him that you are his sincere friend. So, business relationships go far if they're true and real business relationships. However, friendships go much farther. Friendships have the potential to go much, much further. And not only much farther, but much deeper. You see, professional relationships, business relationships go far, but in a linear direction. But friendships go in a two-dimensional motion. They go far linearly, but they have the potential to go deep. If you are a person who can cultivate those relationships. So, Abraham Lincoln, President Lincoln says, if you would win a man to your cause, first, before anything else, convince him that you are his sincere friend. How do you convince someone that you are his sincere friend? Well, by becoming a sincere friend yourself. Okay, good relationships make influence possible. Yes, indeed. Influence with people is to have people skills, is to like people, is to value people, is to extend yourself to people, is to help people, is to enhance people, is to be interested in people, as opposed to always have people being interested in you, you go outside of yourself and you show interest in people. And friendship is the most positive relationship that you can develop on the job with your coworkers. Indeed it is. But as everything, you have to be, and here's the word, intentional. Without intentionality, nothing happens. Now, number 2, we're talking about the fact that friendship is the foundation of influence. Okay? Now, friendship is the framework for success. Friendship is the framework for success. Long-term success is unachievable without good people skills. Let me say that again. Long-term success is unachievable without good people skills. Theodore Roosevelt said, the most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people. The most important ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people. Without it, most achievements are not possible. And even what we do achieve can feel very hollow. You see, friendship is the framework for success. And number 3, friendship is the shelter against sudden storms. Friendship is the shelter against sudden storms. If you're having a bad day, an off day, who can make you feel better? A friend, a real friend can make you feel better, because a real friend knows you. And a real friend can talk to you in such a way that it would make you feel better. Because that person, that friend, knows what buttons to push and what are the buttons that are not to be pushed, depending on the circumstance. A real friend has an excellent understanding of who you are and how you would respond to certain things, to certain situations. So when you have an off day, a bad day, a miserable day, a friend can make a tremendous difference. When you have to face your fears, who would you rather do it with? And once again, the answer is a friend, a real friend. A friend who is open to talk to you about anything. A friend where between the two of you there are no taboo subjects, that everything is opened for discussion and conversation. So a friend would listen to you. Now, a friend is not always the person who is going to talk to you. But there is one characteristic of good friendship that is priceless. And it's the fact that a friend knows how and when to listen. So a friend is going to keep his mouth closed, but his ears are going to be very much present and actively engaged. A friend will listen. Not just hear, but listen. And even listen in between the lines. When you fall on your face, who can help pick you up? Again, a good friend can definitely help you pick yourself up. Aristotle was right when he said many years ago, true friends are a sure refuge. Friends, true friends, are a sure refuge, a sure shelter. That's what true friends are. And that's why it's not bad at all to have business relationships, professional relationships. Not at all. Because perhaps you start there. That is the starting point to begin building a business relationship, a professional relationship. But that professional relationship is going to take you so far. But if you want to go even farther and deeper, then begin to turn that relationship into a friendship. Cultivate a friendship. Wherever possible for you, cultivate friendships, because friendships can elevate the relationship. So we talked about the fact that friendship is the foundation of influence. Number two, that friendship is the framework for success. And number three, that friendship is the shelter against sudden storms. And there you have it. Add friendship to your work. Add friendship to your teamwork. And things will definitely get better and in a sense transformed. Friendship has the power to do that. So let me just close by sharing this. Don't just be a team member. Be a friend. Be a friend. Initiate friendships with those people who you work with. Okay? So thank you so very much. It's always been a pleasure to share these lessons with all of you. And please leave me comments. If you want to contact me directly, there is my website address, alejandrojtornato.com, alejandrojtornato.com. And you can certainly reach me on my social media, Facebook. page, No Limits Living, and my group, Conversations with Influencers. And also you can reach me on LinkedIn. And I encourage you, if you haven't done so, and you are into podcasting and you love listening to podcasts, search my podcast, The Alejandro Tornato Show, available on Apple Podcast, Google Podcasts, and Spotify, iHeartRadio, and a few other platforms. If you resonate with the content, please share it on your own social media platforms and share it with family, co-workers, friends. And I really appreciate, just spreading the word. Also, if you want to subscribe, subscribe to the podcast and leave me a review and a rating. That will certainly elevate the exposure of the show. Okay, so thank you so very much. And as I always remind you, please don't forget that this coming Saturday, September 26th, I will be conducting a workshop together with a dear friend and colleague from London, England, on the significance and application of leadership and communication in the post-pandemic era. A great workshop is going to be live and is going to be from 10 a.m. Eastern Time until 11:30. And if you can go to my page, to my profile, and you're going to find details for that and a link to go and register and purchase your tickets. Okay, and Sandy and myself, we will be very, very happy to have you being with us in the virtual room, and it will be great to interact with all of you. So, as I always remind you, to live every moment, to be resilient, and also to be kind, to be passionate, be intentional. And remember that we were not created with any limitations. So live your life to the fullest of your potential and capabilities, and make every single day a limitless day. So until the next time that we meet, all the very best and be well. Bye-bye.